on this brand. We call it as unbroken traceability.
There's a lot of innovation happening everywhere. Although they have big dreams, but they don't have the risk element in them to start going deeper.
First of all, come on board with the Sector Skill Council. That's the first step to go with.
Can you share with us the aerospace components demand extremely accuracy and consistency? No doubt, no one questions about that. How do you see this?
Largely, I would say it's two areas. One is, on the machine build itself. How we can have like a robust machine design. It could be the accuracy of the spindles, the drives, whatever we have, the bearings, in order to, reduce vibration. Because vibration can be very detrimental to precision. So the build quality is very, very important. And even on the motion control, usage of linear encoders, or could be the laser interferometers, in order to ensure the axis moves very precisely. Cutting tools is an important part of both cost as well as process optimization in the aerospace industry. There are a lot of complex shapes. I think in aerospace, if you really see, many complex and intricate shapes are there. So multi-axis machining is very, very critical.
So specific to these questions, whether Indian manufacturing companies are ready for technological as well as process capability for aerospace industry, my answer is yes or no. Many cases you all look at only from the machining standpoint, but it is to be looked at from the totality when you want to give a solution. Whether raw material is ready, whether we are able to make the raw material or buy the raw material from the industry standards, or the special process which Mr. Ramesh already mentioned, whether it is already approved, or if not, how we are going to get the approval, assembly, testing, and logistics. Where I saw in last 2 decades, many companies have moved from the simple manufacturing to the complex level of the products, but still long way to go.
Reliability and 5-axis machines, the AI, robotics, all these play an important part in today's context. And the only part I have to put it as a little bit of a rider as far as the overall perspective is concerned, the quantities are less, and therefore the number of people who come forward have to look at it from the point of view of their returns on investment.
It's not going to replace, it's probably going to complement it where the conventional was lacking. Like for example, the design complexity. So the complex features like lattice design and other things which were very key in lightweighting or energy absorption, those were not possible through conventional manufacturing, and that is where additive comes into picture in making those topology optimized features or features like lattice design into reality. And other thing where additive comes handy with respect to the conventional manufacturing is the low batch or singles, or let's say you want a small batch production. So that is again additive will come in handy for you.
Skill development is one of the foundation and basic thing which we have to look into when we are thinking of any sector's growth. So as you said, this sector as well is going a transformation from traditional manufacturing to Industry 4.0, and there is a lot of skill development needs to be done in this area. As a Sector Skill Council, we recognize the digital skilling of candidates at a technician level. As Sir rightly mentioned, measuring is one of the very important aspect. So the candidates working at the machine level, they need to know the importance of measuring. So we are trying to bring CAM software skill development programs, and CNC machinist program. We already have a job role where we include programming and algorithms basics for diploma graduates who work on CNC machines. And also we want to emphasize on digital twin management. So that is now upcoming because maintenance perspective, digital twin helps a lot. And as well as we want to emphasize on cyber security as well, because now most of the machines are connected. Some of the machines are at the edge where they interact with the internet. And that plays a very important role to make sure that we are in a safe manufacturing production.
Wipro, we have tied up with a machine manufacturer. So, we have designed one of the applications that monitor the running status of the machine. We are also now working on putting automated alerts on that application, basically, sending messages to the manufacturing engineering folks, maintenance, whenever, it needs attention. And we also monitor the real-time monitoring of spindle load by the operators to see that, we are not crossing the required limits of operating the machine. As part of our predictive maintenance, we also do condition monitoring of our coolants, lubricants, looking for any contamination, using oil particle sensors and testing.
We actually get the machining done through our supply chain partners. We actually run through close to 300 machines. Our machining supplier do it in around Bangalore. And those machines can be anything, 5-axis, the ton mill ton grinding, whatever it is. How those machines are interconnected. And that's where the cost which brings onto the table. And how can we bring the digital inspection on board? Do we really still need to have the CMMs, a separate location, or can we bring the CMM into the machines itself?
In the last decade or so, the advancements have been immense, and that is where the technology really matured to be considered for serial production. So in the last 10 years, there have been a lot of material advancements. So we have today capability to print and produce in a repeatable way around 40 to 45 machines. But in the conventional, if you see, there is a full gambit of materials which are possible. So today, whenever there is an inquiry from the customer, can you really make it from 3D printing? We do the feasibility, and one of the feasibility always is the material readily available? If it is available, then it's a big plus point. If not, then we'll have to see the substitution material, looking into the functionality point of view.